July 15th is tax day, everybody. And right now we're going to hear about some tips from the professionals.
Patrice Washington. She is a TV financial expert and best-selling author of Real Money Answers for Every Woman. She's going to share some last-minute tax tips and money-saving strategies. Patrice, thanks for talking with us.
Oh, thanks for having me, Christine.
I feel like tax season has been interesting, like everything else.
Yes.
What tips do you have for us?
It's definitely been a unique one, right? So we have the stress of the coronavirus shutdown. We have all the tax reform that is brought about, and we have these additional 90 days. So all of those things are unique, Christine. But let me tell you what's not. What's not unique is the way that we are still procrastinating with getting these taxes filed. So I'm really just here to say there are so many things you can do with the refunds. Let's put it to good use and let's get it done.
Well, let's talk about that. What can we do with our refund?
Well, the average American is going to get $2,800 in a refund. That's pretty substantial. So I would say it's a great time to start that emergency fund if you haven't had one, or rebuild your emergency fund. I love a site called Smarty Pig. It's a free, high-yield website that just allows people to do this really easily. The thing about Smarty Pig is that it's great for savings and thinking about what are your goals post this pandemic. I know a lot of people have cabin fever, Christine. They're itching to get out of the house. They're still thinking about that dream vacation. This is a great way to really name that account, to add reminders, to add tracking tools to it, and still have something to look forward to after all of this is over.
Which really helps, definitely having something to look forward to. What if you are having to pay your taxes?
If you're having to pay taxes, same process. I would say if you know that you're not going to get a tax refund, make sure that you reach out to a professional. Use a CPA or an accountant, only because there's so many things that have gone on over these last few weeks, and you don't want to make any errors or mistakes because obviously it's going to take much longer to rectify those. So let's be proactive and do this early.
And when does it make sense to file a tax extension?
Mostly if you're a business owner, again, and you know that you're going to owe money, then it might make sense to go ahead and do the tax extension. But I really think that every person needs to reach out to that professional that's on their team. Hopefully you have the CPA or you have a relationship with a really great accountant who can support you. But that's why you don't want to wait until the last minute. If you need to build that relationship, start today.
Well, and you mentioned the importance of tax planning and saving. Tell me more about that.
Well, I really want to share another great resource that I think people need to take advantage of. Listen, if you're going to try to do your own taxes, because I know there's still a lot of DIYers out there, Christine. I know for me, when I've tried to do my own taxes, the pain in the butt was really going back and forth to the store looking for ink. That is not what we can do in this season, not the time for that. So I want to make sure that people know about Epson's EcoTank Pro ET5850 printer, because this is cartridge-free printing and there's enough ink to print thousands of pages for a really long time. So if you're filing your own taxes, you can copy, scan, and fax all of those important documents, plus print out a lot to keep a lot of hard copies so that you can keep them in a safe space. But again, you want to get on top of this, right? You don't want to delay and wait until the last minute, because if you are the person who's going to get a refund, they're trying to stimulate the economy by talking about spending, but I really want to share a way to invest that tax refund. One way is that you can look at setting up an estate plan. You know, the average American, they say 50 to 60% of adult Americans literally don't have an estate plan. They have no trust, they have no will, but that's really dangerous. And this time has shown us that. So trustandwill.com is also a great way to think about that tax refund. And if you're the person who says, well, Patrice, I'm not getting a tax refund, listen, trustandwill.com makes it so simple. You can still create a fully customized will in as little as 10 minutes for only $69. Come on, Christine. Only $69 to protect yourself. Yeah, come on, to protect yourself, to protect your family, to protect your assets and your legacy. We did not expect this time to come. We didn't expect it to go this way. And so many people are being caught off guard. And because you don't have those things in place, because you don't have a trust-based estate plan in place, you don't have the will or the power of attorney, or maybe the health directives, the health documents, that's going to be the thing that really impacts you over the long haul. You can do this now and you don't have to wait. And that's what I want people to hear. Stop waiting, stop procrastinating, stop being reactive. It's time that we become more proactive.
And where can we go online to get more information about everything we've talked about today?
Tipsontv.com. There's so much information there to help you tax season and beyond.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Patrice. This is very helpful, and I know will help many people.
Thanks so much, Christine.